Hey Fueled Up friends, welcome back or welcome. My name is Ashley, aka Food for Fuel Dietitian. On my channel, I give you tips and tricks to eat more plant in order to fuel your body and live your best, healthiest life. In today's video, I'm sharing with you guys 5 reasons to see a dietitian besides just weight loss. I think too many people think that dietitians are just for weight loss, but I'm here to tell you that there are so many other reasons to see a dietitian besides just to lose weight. So the first one is digestive health issues. Now, this could mean maybe constipation that you're experiencing, diarrhea, any other painful abdominal pains that you're experiencing when you eat, or maybe it's acid reflux. And all of these things can be treated with diet. And when I say diet, I don't just mean going on a diet. I mean changing your dietary habits. So you can solve all those digestive health issues by just tweaking your diet a little bit. And guidance from a dietitian can help you choose which foods to add and which foods to take out. So the second reason that you might want to see a dietitian is if you're experiencing low energy levels. Now, I think a lot of us experience this because we put so much on our plates. Didn't even mean to be punny there, but we do. We put a lot of responsibility on ourselves. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do so many different things. But in addition to that, we're usually not eating the healthiest diet, especially when we are stressed. So meeting with a dietitian like myself, you will be able to identify which foods are able to increase your energy levels and maybe a reason why you have low energy levels. You might have low energy levels because you have a deficiency, maybe of vitamin D, vitamin B12, or maybe iron. Or maybe you have low energy levels because you're eating excessive sugars, or excessive saturated fat, or excessive salty foods and processed foods that are harming your body. The third reason you might want to see a dietitian is actually if you're underweight. I think people only think weight loss is a reason to see a dietitian, but actually gaining weight is just as important. So it might come as a surprise to you, but there is an unhealthy way to gain weight and there is an unhealthy way to lose weight. Just like there is a healthy way to gain and there's a healthy way to lose weight. And this is super important because anyone can gain weight by adding more foods in their diet. But if you're not adding the right foods, that can cause negative health consequences down the road. So you want to know which foods to increase that are higher in calorie density, but also maybe higher in nutrient density. The fourth reason you might want to see a dietitian besides just weight loss is to manage your diabetes properly. I don't think enough people get proper diabetes management education. And this is super important. Learning about carbohydrates is so important in managing diabetes properly. You need to know that carbohydrates are your friend, but there are some carbohydrates that you want to eat more of and some that you want to eat less of when you're a diabetic in order to properly control your diabetes. Now, something that is crazy to think is you can reverse type 2 diabetes if you catch it early enough and if you start to treat it early enough with diet, with the changes in your food. But not enough people know this, and not enough people are willing to make enough changes in their diet, and just not enough people realize that diet has that big of an impact. But food can either be medicine or it can be poison, and you get to decide that for yourself. Reason number 5 you might want to see a dietitian is if you have an injury. When you have an injury, your body is very inflamed. So that's one of the reasons you might want to make some dietary changes, but the other reason is to heal faster and heal more effectively and more efficiently. A lot of times too, people don't want to gain weight when they're injured because they can't be as active as they could before they were injured. And changing your dietary habits is a great way to maintain a healthy weight while still being injured. And not to mention, you'll probably heal your injury faster. So after watching this, did you think to yourself, maybe I need to see a dietitian? If you do, just know that in my description down below, you can see my website, my Facebook, and my Instagram. And in addition, I also have my poetry book link down there if you want to check that out. Stay tuned for another video, and I'll see you next Fueled Up Friday. Bye, guys.